Black Mirror, a streaming series phenomenon, has just started its 6th and possibly final season. The sci-fi anthology is a social satire playing with society's deepest fears about our increasingly digital lives. Special correspondent Malcolm Brabant caught up with the show's creator, Charlie Brooker, in London for our arts and culture series, Canvas.
You want to watch?
Can't really do another true crime.
What about?
Oh my God.
From humble beginnings as a cult series in Britain, creator Charlie Brooker's unusual world view has become global must-watch TV. A former television critic, Brooker identified a gap in the market for his blend of nightmarish drama and dark humour. For those who haven't seen Black Mirror, could you just give us an idea of the core principles?
You look crazy.
I'm a murderer.
Black Mirror is an anthology show. So every single episode is standalone, completely different short stories, basically. And it was inspired by shows like The Twilight Zone.
What's the hope?
The first step is to recognize that you're not in control of this.
And the focus has tended to be in the show technology or modern society. There's a sort of strand of satire running through it, media satire often. It's not always about technology, but predominantly that's what it's become sort of known for.
And it's very dark.
It's very dark. The show has a reputation for being extremely bleak and like a warning.
Oh, heads up.
Some major breaking news now here on UKN. In the last few minutes, it's been confirmed that Susanna, Duchess of Beaumont, has been kidnapped.
In this first ever episode, aired in 2011, Brooker pushed viewers' tolerance to the limits with the ransom demand. The British Prime Minister had to perform a very public, obscene act to secure the release of the princess.
I don't go into these things often with a very thinking, here's the one message I want people to take from this, because I kind of think what people take from it is up to them. And there's something about that hunger or that desire to see people in lofty positions brought down and humiliated.
How important is comedy in sort of highlighting real truths?
There's a lot of comedy people who also sort of work in the space of horror or increasingly drama as well. And I don't know why people are surprised.
Bingo.
Most satirists are sort of disappointed optimists who wish the world was better and are trying to point out flaws.
Oh my God.
What? Artificial intelligence and deep fake rear their heads in the new season's opener. The life of an ordinary woman called Joan is wrecked by surveillance technology that converts her existence into a soap opera.
What even is this show?
No clue, but, well, we're watching it.
No, we're not watching. Joan is awful.
How concerned are you about artificial intelligence and its potential power?
I think with things like AI, I'm a worrier by trade. So I do tend to catastrophize. So I could quite easily picture a world in which, you know, we're essentially in the Matrix.
Do you fear that artificial intelligence could perhaps destroy us as a species?
If not now, when?
Yes, it could, but all sorts of things could destroy. I mean, the thing that will destroy us as a species is us. Like, we'll destroy ourselves as a species with nuclear weapons or something like that, probably, before maybe artificial intelligence would talk us out of that.
2 years down on the mission, the man is lost.
Aaron Paul and Josh Hartnett play two astronauts. They are physically up in space because human survival is a thing that's being tested in this mission.
I think I'd like that very much.
To keep them sane, they can effectively project their consciousnesses, and they spend most of their time on Earth in these sort of robotic avatars. This was slightly pandemic inspired because it's partly the ultimate working from home, and it's about isolation and human connection and things like that. Terrible things happen in this story.
How's the new home? Still settling in, but it's good. Way out of the city, which I like.
It's riffing on authentic human connection, loneliness. His wife complains at one point that she misses her husband even though he's there on some level.
Hey.
You scared me.
And then there's a sort of thread of violence throughout it. It's like quite deliberate that you see men doing terrible acts of violence throughout it that are being handed on.
Many of your shows seem to be rather like individual morality plays. Is it that, or is it just entertainment?
The answer is, in a way, both. because I usually, certainly when trying to think up an episode, what constitutes an episode, I'm looking for a hook that's quite popcorn, which is often quite darkly comic in nature. But I'm a great consumer of true crime documentaries, but I'm aware that it's a bit grubby, that what I'm doing is rubbernecking.
This guy had been abducting people.
So that's what your documentary's about.
The details are so awful, it is irresistible. I love it.
It's about two young filmmakers who make a film about an incident that happened in the past and get more than they bargained for. And it ends on quite a sort of bitter and sour note. In my head, my concern was that people would see this as a slightly dry and detached media satire. And actually, it's been interesting that people... I thought I was writing a real dark comedy, and a lot of people have been like the reaction is people are horrified by it, which is maybe something that I lose sight of.
Brooker explores the moral maze of celebrity culture in the story of a young actress pursued by paparazzi after she kills a man in a hit and run.
She got kicked off the movie set 2 weeks ago, flew home, and no one's seen her since. Not home, nowhere.
And so everybody's just cool with leaving her alone then?
Nick's offering $30K for the first photo of her.
This may seem like a strange question, but do you like society or do you dislike it?
Do I like society?
Because you're so critical of so many parts of it.
Am I? I mean, I'm in society. There's something to do with comedy that means you always have the slight get out of jail free card. You can sort of stand back and go, I was only joking. I'm only trying to entertain. Do I like society? That's an extremely black and white question, that. I mean, what choice is there? Like, we either have society or we have absolute chaos, and which would probably terrify me more.
Society is rapidly catching up with Brooker's dystopian predictions, but he says he can raise his game if the series continues for a 7th season. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Malcolm Brabant in London.